combat extended mountain. Ways of the Rim. Alrighty. Alrighty guys, welcome everyone. As you can tell, we're playing the Rimworld today, but as for not playing regularly yet. Why? Because one, this is a fresh take on this thing and I need to go and also install some new fresh starter mods, especially before Odyssey is coming at some point. Odyssey's really gonna muck with the mods for a while. So I took it as a chance to do so, but the reason why I'm doing this as is, couple reasons why. Why? Because one, with Rimworld mods is something else and it takes a bit to load, which sucks, but I try not to go nuts with this because the more you add, the longer it takes to load, which is not good. But why? We're gonna do minimal things here, try to at least, but again, I can't guarantee that. But I'm trying not to overdo it. But first, what I'm going after is I want to. One is I need to get the latest up at Combat Evolve, which is not around here yet. I do like the rotators, so we're gonna go quickly do this while that's going background. Maybe a shocker, but again, it's all a matter of the process because we need to go and get to the RIM files. Because I gotta make sure I get the running of combat extended. That's what I do want, but people suggest I should probably get the other one, which is most compatible with some mods. But I just want to have it. So we need to go browsing. There we go. What I've heard to do is not like this, but I cannot complain about that. Extended, combat extended. GitHub. Because this one should have the latest stuff anyways, and also it's very nice to have that anything here, so we'll take that with us. And we will go and plug that out. We're gonna go there, get to the downloads. I'm trying not to be stuff like this because one, it's a pain in the ass, as it is. And this needs to be extracted out. Extract here. Why? Because I need to get to combat extended. Because this reason why, if I go, because there's another one, but this one actually has much more of the mods. Things right there. Has more of the stuff mods anyway, so that takes care of that. We're going back to the game. Why? Because it let her do that anyway. So let's get our main mod list set. Back out and reduce again. Alright. So that's where combat extended is going to be installed to the latest version of that. At least a part of it. We're going to make this quick because I don't want to dwell on this. So, nuke. So yeah, I need to go to that proceed. So, which sucks. Because there it is right here. But I try not to go too much on that because one, it's a bit complicated than that. Hospitality, which is a nice one to have, but it's really not much. Harmony. Labs. Ignorance is bliss. Some of these mods I just went add like a random nutcase, so so it doesn't make any sense. Alrighty. We're getting nukes. Shadow appear withdrawal, look nice, but they below. Anomaly upscale, base fix their textures, really. Bionics, fill vanish rains, is simple because it does it well. I'm not going anything else with that right now. Star Wars, I don't want to add. Why? Because it's a freaking powerhouse. No, yeah, I want to go. Let's get vanilla expanded stuff first. Why? Because we need that for stuff. Go, of course, you're going nuts. So let's go here. Vanilla expanded. Oi, oi, oi. The big vanilla expanded shit. Ah, motherfucker. Alright. Achievements. Animals. 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 Perils. Actually, accessories, but not that bad. I want to avoid too much freaking perils. Armor, I keep the armor though. Aspirations. Backgrounds. Yes. Backstories. Yes. Base generation. Mission expanded. I mean, that'd not be that bad. I do have Empire. Theory texture. Brewing, not much. Books, not much we don't want to bother. Chem fuel. Combat reloaded. Gotta be careful with these two because once every combat is not gonna be good. Cooking, I'm gonna leave it as that because it's really not much needed. Only besides I freaking extended reasons, but really not. Events, that's not gonna bother. There's the framework factions. Come here. Agents, yes. Classicals, which actually is not that bad. Republicans, but eh. Deserters Quest. The Empire. Mechanoid. Pirates, eh. Settlers, don't want this time. Tribals, don't want. Fishing, yes. Fishing with a treasure hat on. So we're not getting the classicals. I want to avoid the Roman stuff for once because it's not needed. Pirates, I mean, it's not that bad. Might as well make it more unique. Settlers, don't want to bother with the Old West. Don't want to bother with the Old West this time. That was a pain in the ass. Tribals, might as well make it more interesting. Furniture, what we got? We got those. Furniture. Core module, weird. Expanded, vanillas, but not that bad. Powers, yes, it makes it more appeasing. Genetics. I think it won't be not that bad. Welcome genetics if we can't get that far. Retexture. Don't want to bother with that one, no, I really don't. Hex gas, ideology stuff. Of course, want to get these guys. But why I'm doing this way around because I'll busy monkey around with this, choosing one we can, and it takes a bit there. Nutrient paste expanded, outpost expanded. We're still getting all of our freaking goddamn things. Pawns. Personal weapons expanded and been a bit weird. Plants, don't need it. I mean, yes. I might as well add more plants, but... Do you want to add more plants? better just stick with more players. Stick with that. Sidecasters, Harmless Stage, Jesus. Peter. There's another races. Android race. Actually, more races to this thing. This is actually freaking nuggets. We're going nuts with this. But custom icons, fungi, genie. Oi, high mages. What the fuck? Oh, hostile. That's what they are now. Insectoids. Like, you know, werewolves. Sure. Toxins. Pigskins. Vampires. Sarad. What? It's just a good one. I like it. Recycle everything? Yes. Pew Canal, yes, because it makes sense we're doing fucking research. Skills, socials, Retexture, depends on solar fair, we want to do that later. There's another Sellers expanded, really don't want to muck with that one more. We'll do that later. Wave, Weston, don't get me wrong, that's a good one, but it's a fucking nutcase. Textures. Animation textures. Those. Trading. Trades. How much more trades can you go? How much vehicles have we got? This is like tell you this is all freaking I'm just on vanilla expanded itself. Of course, why? Because it's fucking nice to have that. Where's the weapon stuff today we're dealing with today? What are we going to be mucking with? I don't want too many of fucking goddamn shits. Gatling guns. No, makeshift. It's just more freaking nonsense. Non-lethal. Why? Quick draws. Tribals. No. I'll take that one. Next found weaponry. Don't want that. Do want to buy it for it though. No. Grenades, yes. Heavy weapons. Yeah. Not really. Not really. That's just freaking waste. Oi! This reason why I fucking hate doing that. Because that's what fucking happens. I need that. I need vehicle framework. Oh, that just. Like this is all just freaking expanded. Ugh. Whoa, about conversation. Huh. Oh, there's that, but we don't need that though, but facials. Before going further up, we need to find that. Oh, we just don't mind me yapping around. We're busy just flying around this stuff. Yeah. Alright. Utility, where are you, fucker? Facial animations, there you are. We're gonna go those, we're gonna go up here. Colony groups, why? Because they're even better. Retexturing, I mean, we're better textures. It's not that fucking needed. Specialist. That's really not much needed. Oh yeah, there's our two factional rangers. The Void. Void. We're gonna deal with that later. The Void's gonna be our freaking guess, but I'd rather not know. Allow tool. Alpha animals, alpha biomes, alpha genes, alpha means, alpha zoology, alpha prefabs. Procs, vehicles, Nordic, ambient rim, or not. Ancient junk, Androids, yes. And we got freaking, there's like too many other androids like crazy though. Eesh. I don't want to bother with that. Athena, basic double door, why? Because I want to. Gene inheritance, better infestations. Map sizes. Not really. Better pawn control. I mean, why do you want bot? I don't. Research tabs. Workbench management. Again, all these little small things. Caravans. These are much more deeper into the things. Here, decor. Here's I want to go deep into the goddamn prehistorical stuff, maybe. And we don't even need fossils. We just need to go to prehistorical and face the prehistoric crazy. Islands. Which I'm not gonna bother. Cloning. Blood emanations, whatever. Honestly, why? I'd rather not fuck with that. Animation's just too much shit. Blueprints would be nice, but yes. There's difference because there's for fork version, so when the fuck have it? Call a trader, yes. Callouts, why? Camera plus, yes. Camping tent, yes. No. Clean pathfinding. Clean textures. Less glare. I mean, anyway, not that bad. Clothing sorter. Moo bar. I really don't even pay attention to that at all. Combat always collides. Combat extended. It won't go redo that, but I don't know. Common sense. Common head buffs. That's fine. Press raids, yes. Control F, basically just be the fine shit, really. Custom rituals. Mechanoid. Framework. Vehicle work. Yeah. Cyber. Mineralizers. Why? Dark Age medieval stuff, you want to go that route. Deep Rim, yes. We have, that's our ability to create Demon. Not really needed. Dying Wall is not really. Disable Ruins, why? Do you fucking research? Yes. Dress for the weather. Let's see. Drop Loop Framework. Hygiene, no. No. Yes. Yes. Rim Atomics, Skylight, no. Trade interface, that just changes it. It's a bit weird. Honest with you, but I think it's fine. It's just a bit weird. Doesn't go well with the goddamn framing, though. Prepare carefully. We have the Empire. Do we feel the Empire today? No, we're gonna ease on the Empire today. I'd rather add it, but rather not. Oversized weapons. Enhanced sounds, why? And no. We have extra explosion effects, not really. Faction girls, yes. Fahrenheit and Celsius, why? I mean, yeah. People don't understand why I gotta be there. Flags and banners, continue on, makes it better. Flag dusters, yes. Force of rearmament, yes. Fortifications, don't get me wrong, that's actually nice, but it's a bit of a hassle. But they're allowed to get your stuff early on. Apparently I got the 1.6 early on, but that's the reason why I want to play it now before it gets too late. I mean, it's just more industrial. The reason why is because of the cool things that can build with it. That's the reason why, but it makes you freaking annoying. I'm gonna have fortifications. Might as well end on Orlick as well. Ugh. Garden light, not really. Guess some don't even bother. Tears, why? Landforms, yes. Get out of my chair. That's real was not needed. Why? I don't know why. Giddy up 2. Add up in saddles. Extra kitchen. I mean, if you want to get more styles in your kitchen, sure, but I really. We fix stuff. It's just little simple stuff we added. Don't get me wrong. Gold Rush. Rivers Reborn. Grand Rivers. Graphic settings, group pawns. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, it makes it much easier, don't get me wrong. Growth makes sense. Yeah. Guarding pawns. Yeah. Alright, I want to add more Halo stuff though. That's what I want to do. Want to add, you know, add the Covenant. We already had a bunch of Rehum resources and all that. Or UFC. I honestly, if we're gonna go into the Void, I'd rather have the Covenant. But again, when we add the Covenant, the weapons are freaking nuts. Don't get me wrong, I'm using that. And I do want to use our save our ship. So I like adding the Covenant. It's nice. I just want the armory. I'm gonna add the armory, and I don't want the Covenant factions in. Well, I want to, but I really don't. We're not gonna muck with that today. Hair tides, which is fine. Hull to stack. Heat map, because I can see revi. Hoisters. I mean, it would like just look weird like that, but it's just visual. Horse skins, why? Humanoid races, we need that. Don't forbid work, yes, because one, I don't understand why people want that. I get it, but I don't understand why. If they're freaking talented one freaking section and you're fucking limited to 2-1, that's not the point. Rancher, why? Ingress is bliss. Add extra strict void events to be ultra, which I'd rather have, because if I add the void, we don't want it freaking here. Just sound, not really. Industrial age, why? No. Not really. That's just freaking jewelry, which is nice. You nice gems to sell, but yeah. Not gonna buck with that. Just ignore me. Less demanded bargain. Doing beggar, eh. Level tells you where the notifications are. Life shock traders, eh. No, I barely pay attention to any of them, so. Yeah, I for freaking SX, but really I really don't. I know how my mind works. Livestock's be nice to have in a trade, so it's nice to have that, but yeah, those blocks. Nah. Deep storage, yes. Making away a prisoner or stripes. Not really. Map preview, yes. Mass Effect xenotypes, yes. And more freaking things. Megafauna. Melee animations, never mind that. Unofficial metal doesn't burn, it should not. Minecarts, not really. Miscellaneous robots, yes. Training facilities, yes. Repair stuff, yes. Patch. Mod option slots, yes. Let's actually see where fucking mods are. Sound replacements. And no. Modular weaponry. No. You're gonna need that though. More vanilla textures. No, we already have that. More green walls. Not that much. It's not really needed. Multiplayer. Nah. Music manager. No. Muscle flash. No. Natural farms, yes. Natural lakes, yes. Natural paths, yes. Natural recipe, yes. Actually, no, we don't want to bother with that. No force slowdown, yes. Increase expectation, that's really just a freaking minor thing. No version warning. Not a weapon. Yes. Numbers, don't really need that. I don't even read that. Or stack, yes. Pathfinder framework, yes. Makes olives, yes. Pawn editor, not really needed. Optimizer, increase the checks. Persistent represents as shape toggle ID transfer randomization. Basic storage. I mean, we just have more storage anyways, so I'm gonna stick with what I have. Gold rush, don't bother. Chat, not really. I mean, we could debate some trades, but really, that's just a middle one. I mean, well, might as well add that people talking. Pick up and haul, yes. Make some kids properly, not really. Pre-patcher, yes. Prison labor, not gonna bother with this time. Renewal factory, not this time. Quality bionics, yes. Quality colors, yes. Quality building, yes. Quality builder. Query, duh. Quick area, no. Creation, no. We're not gonna need those. Raise the fort, radar info, yes. Raise the roof, yes. Random plus, hell no. Range fighter, not really needed. Not needed. I hate it when I do that! Okay, I was fucking going to read, but that's not gonna happen like that. I fucking hate that. I still need a vehicle framework. Oh, what was I fucking reading? Right. Regrowth. Doors and big corners. Sure. Power poles, cook area. Where the fuck was I reading? Recipe icons. Why? No, that's just too much. Recon. That's fine. Nano hive, just overpowered. Regrowth. Retextures. Retemperatures. Repair hubs. I better even bother. Repair zone. Yes. Replace stuff. Yes. Hell no. No, we don't need that. Rim flood. Don't even want that. Rim war. Yes, we've got to disable that. Right at the gate. Rim cities. Yes. Rimifeller. Rim HUD. Rim knots. Yes. Rim saves. Yes. Rim themes. No, thank you. Rimworld colony. That's more Halo. Better keep that minimal. No! Damn you! Rim layout. Rim atmosphere. Solar shield, yes. Ah. Atmosphere, not really. Running gun, not really. Don't want to bother with too much skills. That's causing more issues. Save our ship. Yes. Yep. Save our ship. Embrasures. Not yet. Show hair, yes. Show me hands. Just a little cosmetic. Sure. No. No, that's a bit too much to get. That's a bit too much. Though it's very nice to have that, but one thing with Silk Road, though, you'll get visitors consistently, and you get some early stuff tech, which is not good. Recycling everything. Sidearms, yes. Switch to weapons, yes. Simple warrants. Simple stairs. Yes. No. Grow zones, yes. Smart speed, yes. Spark extraction, yes. Sword deconstruction, yes. Smoke leaf, not really. Space cowboy vehicles, not really. Speak up, no thank you. Trust expanded. Caravans, I mean, not that bad. Stack gap. Stackable chunks, yes. Don't need Star Wars because I don't want to not. Defenses. Stone cutting extended, yes. Rusa, no. 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 I mean. Yes. Terraform, yes. The cooler, yes. Chill soil, yes. Tie-in vehicles, not, I mean, yeah, might as well. Toggle overlays, not really needed. Glore, sure. Not included, not really. Universums we need. No, that's just, no. I think that's all. And once we start doing it, it's going to take a bit to load. Vehicle framework, we're going to need this guy because we need that. Vehicle generator, yes. Vehicles Rex, yes. Caravan packs, might as well. Victorian, no thank you. No thank you. There we go. Business settlements, yeah, that's a bit weird. Wall light, of course. Watchtowers, that doesn't even bother work anymore. We are united. Yes. Weapons rack, yes. Weapons sorter, yes. Weapon stats, no. No. What's that mod? Why? Where's a weapon not needed? Hairman, why? That's all. If I don't dare. Okay, I think that's all we added from that finally. Jesus. It took us roughly how long? 30 minutes. Not surprising. But I think that's all I can do with this, because I don't want to go any more than we should. Romance on the Rim. For the sake of freaking wheels, I'm going to do that. And fuses. That's all. Overall, we don't need any more than we should. Because a lot of these mods I don't even don't even bother to use. They were just added for sake of fucking adding them. Ideology stuff, really don't even bother with that. Locks, I don't even muck with jewelry. Empire, I'm not using Empire today, so that's off. I don't even want to buy. Some of these stuffs are just like, what the hell? Combat extended, right? Combat extended. Autoclite Blight, yes, why? Because it's just a dumbass, even though it's outdated, it's fine. I don't want to add more than that, I got too much stuff for you. Advanced power, yes. Simple things. Might as well. Realistic Dark, I do want to add that. Realistic Dark is actually much more darkness, which is actually, I mean, that's way too much dark. Actually, no, I'm taking that off. I'm not here. Oh, the Void. Oh, yay, the Void. Rangers, no. The Void. Oh, I'm gonna torture myself. Now, I think it's all. These two don't work well with it anyways, so you can choose one of them. Trading spot, not really. Shadow pair, I mean, it's just, I barely look at that up, so I don't care. Okay. Now I think it should be all I gotta check, because I know there's gonna be one a space jet spiff with space save our ship, because it doesn't agree well with hex gas. However, it still can. It just can't be on the ship. There we go. I think we're all set and ready to begin this load, which I think is going to fucking crash or take a long time. We'll see how this goes. Save and apply changes. Yes. Here goes nothing after fucking oil. Ish. No, I think it should take care of all the shit we need now. Now I'm basically just waiting to how long it takes to load. Ay ay ay. Oh. It's mostly the loader is gonna be save our ship. That's a fact. Let's hope it does well. The reason why I didn't add themes, because if I would add themes, it would actually tell me how much is loaded in. But I didn't want to bother with that. I mean, I should have, but maybe something later. Just do that. I just want to see how I can do without it. But so it would tell you. It would tell you how much scenes are loading in and tell you where it is, but it's just how it is. I mean, I have a bunch of freaking vanilla expanded mods like crazy, and that's just not all of them. It's freaking the mild tear like crazy. Ugh. Again, I'm sorry for all this. Again, I think it's better to do it this way because one, it'll take a bit load, then I'll go spend another 30 minutes on the freaking goddamn creating the pawn part. It sucks though. It takes this long by doing that, but again, I can't really complain about that. Like I said, I made a bunch of mods. These are just very minimal, only because mainly the two big ones are mainly save our ship on it is mainly the big one, and vanilla expanded stuff. That's even without the Empire this time, so I actually don't have to worry about freaking getting over smacked. But again, I digress. There's a reason why I want to pre-patch because it stops you actually go and yank a mod out before loading and processing. It does well. Mm-hmm. What times I should just install themes so I can just load it, but again, we'll see. Besides all this, just basically just waiting to load. That's the bitch part. Mm-hmm. I'm trying not to back out because one reason why if I back out, it'll fuck the loading process. There we go. Told you. Now the last part now. Freaking goddamn freaking create the colony. Alrighty, let's get to it. Finally, after fucking around. God. Alright, clear up. Clear this, because for once I actually don't have to worry about big things for once. Clear. Turn off, because that would be annoying. Alright. A bunch of there. Yeesh. Recache all alias textures. That's not gonna be fun to muck with. Hell no. Yeesh. Alright, new colony. Finally. Ah, where to begin our freaking voyage of freaking mods like a madman. Rise of the mechs. That's for taking everyone to go Android tiers. I think we could do it this way. We could make it basic androids. I like doing solo, I really do. Abandoned androids today. What are we mucking with today? Alright, all the storytellers we have with us today. Classic Cassandra. I was going to disable some things above. That's the reason why it's not available yet. We're going to embrace it this time, sadly, until we refresh it. Pirate now. Sex between these two freaking like nuts. Higher go technology, the freaking crazier it goes. The voyage is torture. The agents. Mechanoid, which is not ideal. We're going with Cassandra. We're going with Randy. Losing is fun, blood is dust. Blood at dust, reload anytime. Anomaly. Threads, I always join this down because it's me. I don't like mucking with anomaly stuff. I regularly interact with most of the freaking cunt DLC anyways, because I play with fucking mods. The Valley. Rimworld, that is disabled because UPS has to be going to war and it's not freaking good. 50% we got. We actually quite a bit, not much, and won't be too clustery fuck this time. Why? Because we have the void. The reason why we yanked the void out, if you have the void, is custom issues. No, they're going away. The void going away. Cave system, everything's like over there. We're basically sticking with what we got. Valley. Seahorse. Okay. Content and mods. A whole bunch of mods today. Let's make it something good. I also gotta go and muck with the settings too. That's gonna be fun. There we go. I can't get rid of that now, for now. We gotta zoom in because one reason why, because we have astronauts along with save our ship. We have a moon up there too. There's one below. There's just the one moon. Oh, it's 2 moons. 3 moons? 2 moons. Okay. Alright, besides the asteroid build of the astronauts, where are we in here? A bunch of pirate gangs. I should get rid of the pirates. Because there's way too many pirate gangs, like fucking madness. And since I don't have Empire, it won't go out that line. At least that's the idea of being near a pirate gang. Anyways. That's also androids. So it'll be fun. Fungal forest. You know, I go into the caravans, but that's how deep you can go. Or go between the cities between us, but we do have a freaking waste here. We want to go down to the goddamn infested jungle. Why? Because one day don't worry about that. But there's no freaking mountains here besides going way down here. There's one you can barricade yourself in, but not much you can do with that one. There's that one, which is not that bad, but it's a clustery hell. Or go to temperate forest and go around the river. Yeah. I like being near mountains. Why? Because I like to. We'll be in a swampland. Test your skills. We have granite slate. And also not very good to build freaking marshes on here. It is because as we're going to a cave, so it's gonna be fun to muck around with this. We're near pollution though, so that's gonna be fucking fun. That's the sad part of that. So what we're gonna do is save our ship. If we get that far, unlikely, it takes fucking many days. I just want to go Rimworld too. So also where we're at, we're going like 2 areas. We're going to not be very much to expand. I mean, it could still go to tropical swamps again, but really not much you can do with that. Because we're in a tropical rainforest area, so we should at least have a permanent summer. Is there any decent mountains in here? Not much, just little simple hillscapes. Okay. You see the reason why I said that I did this early? Because one, choose your location, it's choose your location. Uh-huh. You're near a mountain here in a tropical rainforest near a mystical jungle. Massive giant mushroom crypts on Salian. And smaller ones probably substance beware. Bigger mushrooms will cloud dangerous spores. Yep. Limestone and granite. There's actually a water spot we can go look at. That's a good spot too, but you deal with the caves. You can just chunk her down there. There's another one. There's more caves. There's a bit more cave patterns. You can't even access that. What about here? A riverway. You want to go down and drop into the river. If we're gonna plan to go with goddamn vehicle expanded, I think we're gonna choose between these two. Or you choose this one. We're going here. We get roughly around average temperature is Fahrenheit, 259 Fahrenheit. I don't know if it's like permanent summer, but we get limestone and sandstone though. Eh, it's a bit rough. What about the other side? Slate and marble. It doesn't make a difference anyways, does it? No. We're gonna suffer a lot of slot, aren't we? Poppycock. Let's hope not. There's marble or granite, but we don't lose a spot. Well, we can. We just could be in a corner here. We get roughly 68 Fahrenheit to 58. I think we'll go here. Because we get granite. And now create a custom one. You see? I was at hour this already, and this will just basically just starting off creating a goddamn colony after the mods. Oi. Create a custom one. And since we are goddamn gonna be androids, we do this atheism. Going to atheism. Ah, God, why? I don't even dare. Don't bother, please, for Christ's sake, don't do that. Atheism. We're going to be a cave dweller because we're near fucking caves. Industrialism. Isolationism. Honesty, we don't care because we don't care space. Tunnelers. But we prefer to have freaking fungus stuff. Water primacy. Weird. Industrialism, city builders. I mean, that would give you loyalists or nationalists, but loyalists requires a fucking execution. Ugh. Libertarians. We are a trader anomaly. We really don't care. We're city builders in a small area. I think one. I mean, it's not that bad. Industrials, we could be transhumanist. Okay. Cave dweller and transhumanist. Atheism. That's freaking like an interesting one. Sure. Path of machinery. Sure. Why so? Because one, I don't think why. No. Aryan slavery accepted. Will I get that far? It depends. Accepted? Why? Because we are freaking North here. No organ harvesters accepted. No clothing, no rules. Why? It's just freaking. Don't care. Despise. Accepted. We keep it as is, so I don't care. Disfigurement is disliked. Don't care. I think we don't care anyways. If you want to work for us, we don't care. Child learning, normal. Different. What the? I can freaking have better romances so I get. Jesus Christ. Okay, there's gonna be some interesting with that. Respected, accepted, neutral, appreciated, horrible, ugly, very fast. Don't care. Death. Don't care. Illness. Don't care. Intellectually. No. Mood. High. Tattered. Don't care. Don't care. Recognition. Normal. Accepted. Let's see. Standard. We don't care. So, Master China. Authoritarian. Overseer. Uplifter. Rituals. Relics. Why? Because I don't care. We'll get to this done quickly, because I don't want to do more of this fucking time we should. Respected. Encourage. Because we're freaking industrialism. Inhumanization. Respected. Dating aliens. Accepted. Monitor leader. Royally hate it. Because we are atheists. Actually, we hate it. Because we are goddamn atheism. Let's see. Meditation. Psychologist, inheritance, don't care. Automation, increase. Junk, Construction, high. Haunted, romance is forbidden. We don't care about those stuff. That's deeper stuff we don't want to dive into yet. Rainfall, Combat, for distance we don't care. Barracks, don't care. I think tending quality. Trade. Improved. Well, why did I get those things you're not part of this? Because they give you bonuses, so why the fuck not? Crafting quality increase. Maximum speed. Do I really care about that? Not really. Those are just mild. Power. Pain. Don't care. That's a fate of life to face the pain. Let's see. Expectations are low. Well, I put that so low because it gives you a nice long buff, so why the fuck not? If you're questioning why the fuck am I doing this? Because I can, and I can choose what I want to do with it. Immunity enhanced. I think it's all of them now. I can we don't care. Killing it. Why the fuck do you don't care about that? Jesus. I get for some roleplay aspects, but seriously. That's enough of that. God damn. We don't we're in now. I think we got everything we need for that. Society. Make a save for Path of Machinery. Yes, please. Moving on. Now we gotta decide to do with our people here. Far carefully will be our next stuff. A gardener. Let's see what we got. Strong intelligence. A strong crafter. And a strong construction too. Not a shooter though, but this will be rough. I'll go with plants, which is fine. Medical, we don't give it that much air. Crafting is high. Melee is high. Commander, we need a shooter, so. Crafting is 10. Has a long sword. And 6 of 6. take the gardener out. We're gonna put the commander in his place. Activist, because the social interaction would be good. But the problem with this, since we have expanded aspirations, the skill thing requires someone to be a warden. And you really can't muck with the recruit, which sucks. That's the one thing I don't like about that mod. The reason why, because it adds freaking expertise. It's the downside of that. Ugh. Cal, Loki, I think we're all set. Time to prepare carefully now. Simple-minded, I always keep it here. I want after the gremlins alive because they can do shit. Age is age, and I'm just doing this why, because even on machinery, it makes sense. Custom made, simple-minded. Alright. Burning passion. Artistic, not much interest. Medical, passion for that. Animals, that. Please basically just gonna be a frickin' planter. I'll make it to 8 with him. Miner, he is gonna be not much of a miner and a constructor. And not a cooker either. Because he's an activist. But I will keep what I do, keep him like that anyways, so we could make him as a passion, so he could basically just do it, go into mine if I have to. Now look at the traits. Why? Because I can. Careful, shoot again, shoot for shit. Always look into this. Why? Because you can look in there. It's not much workaholic anyways. And I'm grounders anyways, because I can. Add a tycoon, because he's going to be a specialist. They're all simple-minded, so you actually add traits. So T-Toler, Technophobe. He's a stoner, no squeamish. Slowpoke, no. Has a happy mood, not really good. He's a robot, so yeah, he's a robot. Oh, and robots. And a psychopath, because they're freaking robots, they don't care. Perfect memory. Perfectionist, pessimistic, ocean lover, cultist, no. Nervous, mountain lover. Gives a nice bonus in the boot, but they're robots, so we don't care. No. Klepto, he's an activist, so he doesn't care. Jogger, I can't make him a jogger. I mean, he's not gonna do much, so we're gonna make him industrialist. Make him industrialist, because we can't really do much with him. He's not even a miner, so he doesn't care. Fast learner. He is a plantman. I'm gonna keep him as I'm not gonna give him an extra bonus in the traits. I'm not. I want to so bad, but I'd rather not. And he's okay. That's what he is. I'd rather keep some. Keep a standard of what he is. So he's done. Engineer. Okay. Gunshot wound. Not needed. Alright, let's get these guys to go now. He has a passion for it, but not very much, a little minimal passion. Blazing passion, mining, we need some miners, so I'm gonna put him into mining. He can't do cooking anyways, he has a passion for that. And he can't do much of intellectual, artistical, medical. We need something better medical here. Social. Nah. Okay. Alright, to go down the path. He's a bit, he's not too much eccentric. Forgot to add eccentric. Can't do anything with that. He's a fast learner. Groundbreaker. Industrialist. Jogger. He is a perfect memory. Psychopath, because robots. Robots. And let's see, put him tycoon, undergrounder. And a workaholic. Might as well say, well, he'd be freaking mining into the mines and crafting, so he's a workaholic. Alright. Now Loki. I won't get rid of that so much, but I guess you have a long sword, so you have that with him. Sure. There, he's actually a mule. I make a passion with building. They're a miner. Good cooker too. Plants. Make him minimal with that. Don't care about animals. He's another place with crafting. Artist, no. Medical. He's gonna be the only medical person. Social, not gonna be that. And a patch for it's electrical, so we'll make it 6. 6. Ah. Ugh. I'm okay. Not a socialman, undergrounder though. It's a workaholic. Yes, he's a workaholic. Let's see. Is he a prodigy? No. Well, no. No. I forgot they had a robot to the other one. Perfect memory. A mountain. He's not a mountain though. He's not a freaking breaker. Iron Will, the jogger. Justrous. He's a groundbreaker. I mean, we could add to that, might as well. He's a groundbreaker. Fast learner. Clumsy, careful, brawler, body master. I think we don't have anything else with him. Besides psychopath. Psychopath. So don't worry about him getting shot at. And a robot. Robot, but he's also a commander. But he's not social. Ironically, like a freaking There we go. Now we gotta add a robot to this guy. We gotta robot that one. What if we forgetting something? I think we're almost done here. I'm just double checking something. I mean, it's not even fucking bad, so I don't get groundbreak, great memory. Am I forgetting something? Apparently not. Cal, wise, what? Take at the trade about no violence since he basically can't do shit. He's gonna keep being up to a pulp. Took about no silence. So you can't do any fight anyways. Ah, here you are. You are also a eccentric boy. You're an eccentric one. Recluse, maybe. But you'd be more eccentric since you're the lead researcher. Eccentric. Alright. We got our people. Think we're ready. After a fucking hour and 15, we finally get to play the game. Oi. Equipment time. Which I do need to go and freaking fix the goddamn ammo part, but that's gonna be its own beast. So we're gonna make it 3,000 there. Now those things, we're gonna give that 15 components. They're gonna give us 70. Upgrade kits, make it 10. Start with near. I mean, man. Let me get 300. We'll make this one 3,000. I mean, no. Fucking, that's what am I thinking? 3, 1. Plasteel. 1 wood. 2. Survival Neo. We're gonna need that because that will expire. I don't need a pemmican. Don't need a longsword. And we need survival mules. Back survival mules are with 150. And until we gotta go and change combat extent on the weaponry, but we're going to disable that anyways. So, no. No. One thing's a bit annoying is I choose those to get a bunch of freaking motherfuckers. Let's see. I mean, we want to get some weaponry. Pistols? I think we'll get them chargers. Charge one, charge. Ah. I actually gotta go down and see what the fuck I have here. Because with combat extended means we got more weaponry like crazy. Auto cannons, there's an assault. I guess we give him assault. Ammo implants. Eesh. Ah, there's a bugger. Makeshifts if I turn it off. Yeah. Combat handguns. There's combat handguns. Or straight to shotguns. I mean, recently we have also the goddamn common weaponry, so why the fuck I'm doing this way? Needler. Yeah. So that's fucking reason why I need a needler. Maybe too much on that. Give them master works. And 2. I keep forgetting I have to fucking get the fucking covenant weapons. So what the fuck? Alright. Alright. Let's begin to help this fucking place. Hey, that's the reason why I question these things. At least we get some product representing. Yeesh. I gotta go and read you this menus too. Oi, oi. It's gonna be fun to fuck with this. Ugh. But we gotta go here first. Mod options. Why? Because I'm turning that off. Why? Because I don't want that. Avoids expansion, nearby player colony, we avoid contact. Avoid contact, that's fucker just gone. No. Why? Because it's a bit of a problem with those two. Because if you don't, you get to deal with 30 minutes staying going against the void, and if you do, it's a bit... eh. Oh yeah, here, prehistoric. There we go. Alright. There's a bit of a problem here, so once we decide to go to prehistoric world, no matter every time we create every single world, it's all prehistoric. So that means you got there. However, if we do like plants and animals, basically any animal can spawn in there. Animal plants like that, then it comes like not much. But here's the problem though. If we're in a custom biome, it will not grow for trees, so that's why it's a bit questionable. That's why I was gonna start in an area where it's dedicated for it. Since we're in a tropical rainforest, we should be fine. I hope. We're stuck at prehistorical world, so now we still have the prehistorical things after us. And I think there's anything else besides technology, but I don't know which is that. And I want to move this over here. Where do we fertile land? Not much. What sucks though, I want to turn off the tips, but that's not gonna be easy. So bug off. Alright. Oh, yeah, there's let me see what we're saying. We're correct, right? Right. Yep, right there. There we go. There we go. Very cheap, but I don't care. Alright, so we're all landing here precise, which is actually quite good. We're in a good spot, actually. I want that. Let me see if we're coming around here for attacking. Alrighty, everyone. Make a fucking save, finally. And begin our adventure. For like an hour or two. Alrighty, so first thoughts first, let's go make a little storage sector. Allow. 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 Yeah, so fuck off. Yeah. I hate these things like this because one's I know these things, but the problem is that because I have ideas on a separate computer. Allow that. Allow. 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 Cow does not get his value of shooting. Pick up the needler. Okay, now that's set up. Let's get this going. Ugh. Again, I'm sorry for the long wait of busy doing stuff finally. That's a problem with that, but I can't really say much about that one at all. Two. Permit summer, so we should be all fine with that. Force these guys up there. Fast speed. Why? Because it takes forever to load them, so I want to get those in there pronto. And components before we go down and chop down these fucking dinosaurs. There we go, now they're in stores. Now work-wise. Which makes it much more better to do it that way. So you can't grow or mine, but yeah. To our miners, does the artwork. You can do fishing besides, but we really don't bother with that one. We'll turn those commands cards off. He's only doctor. Childcare, you cannot do childcare. Handle. Just do it both handling, why? Because they're both handlers. 2, no. Construct, no. Mining, no. Quarry, no. Okay. All of them are hostile anyways. So I'll go build ourselves a little wall here. And go on a hunt for hunting up for dinosaurs. Oh, And now add steel and braziers. Get some granite here, but that's much it. Go there, 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 there. And we'll do, or scrap this, get rid of this mountain. I'm gonna deal with that. Then we should be all, when we even this out, we should start building fine. Speaking of which, how many dinos are in here? We have 2. Do do do. Where's that other creature? Where are you, you little bugger? There you go. Now we should be flying away from those hostiles. Good. We'll attack doors. Of course, that's the reason why I decided to do that, because I don't want to deal with those fuckers in my area. Yeah, the monsters be with their monsters. But don't be out here. And we'll start smoothing this out later. But alright, so now we got that set up. These guys need to... These guys, what they can do... They need to, like... They don't need to anything of our needs besides energy and sleep, which is basically food or power. Except for tier 2s, those require things which we are not near any of them, so we don't worry about that. So more it's just a matter of storing up what we can. However, if I use a cavern base overall, because we have a huge cavern here to muck with. And we gotta do some research not done in the bar. So let's get to it then. Need to start power operations too. Okay. Because like quarry, well, let's give us resources. We're not gonna look at it yet. High tech, we go straight to high tech because we're at tier already, but we need to get everything all situated first. Structuring wise, which gives us a table, steel bridges. Yeah, we're gonna do that later. Make it more interesting, buildable. Shall we make hell of one right at the gate, but we don't care. Furniture, why the fuck I'm looking at that? Because we're not doing hospitality mod, that just adds more people to visit. For ya. So, we're gonna do tables. I go straight for authoritarian designs, which we are atheists, so why don't we see why we have that? Because that's what we decided to do with that. And we're gonna decide to build some furniture. So at least guys socialize in here. And as of right now, we're gonna do some research in stone cutting since we got a bunch of stone, right? We can make some stone bricks. Once we start doing that, simple research, which we can do right now. Why? Because we need power. I mean, no, we're gonna do that first then. So let's get the power set. How bad is the soil here? It's rough. It's not that bad. So we got where we can put our power. Power wise, we have batteries, wind turbines. We can burn fuel, but we don't much on that. Which we need to go and build bridges anyways, don't we? Want to get power going. Yeah. Reason why, because this one single area. It costs extra 10 to 12 steel for the sake of it. Price for power, isn't it? No, actually no, it's more where the soil is, because that's the reason why I'm looking for the soil. Because there's rough soil there, that's why. Hidden conduits. Why I hadn't conduit? Because it's actually it's actually a better idea for it. Because it actually makes things a lot more easier to build. It also doesn't cause the notorious fizzes. Fertility is high, so we actually can plant. But we're gonna do some things we want to plant, right? So now we got power brewing in. We might as well get this going properly. We gotta do some start mining. Any parts of me want to feel just want to build goddamn steel wall there. Or just make it to a goddamn feat. I don't know. Do not know. What I do know is we need an area to start expanding our operations. So we're gonna make a mine to here. Pigs! Oh, you fuckers. Oi! You fucking... That's the reason why I decided to lure pirates! Hey, so I was gonna do that? Hell no. I told you you'd see a bunch of cheatness because one... That's my... And I don't care. I don't care. Clutch me out. I don't care. 20% this damage because of that fucking ass. I take the concuss, keep the concuss. It's shattered. You are just going to be cracked. And also freaking goddamn fucking... Ugh. Hate it. That's the reason why I want to raise the roofs. So you can fucking Skype it. But it's time to sell some shit with these fuckers, so I'll take it. Molotovs, yes. Why? Because it'll be easier to burn bodies. No, I'm asking where I want to. How much you got? 2 hours. What do you got on you? Steel armor vest and hyperweave pants that are tainted. I don't care. Yeah, wait, they're still tainted. We have a bio. Hyperweave hat. You see the reason why I want to turn off the pigs? Because this happens. What about you? What do you have? You have a padlock. So the only reason is why you have steel armor. So you have a flakjack that's about to go. So why the fuck bother not? Alright. You do have a steel armor that's about to go. So none of this stuff is useless to me. Oh, you fucker, stop yapping. Okay, now those two are there. Now I need to go and destroy a goddamn spawn a new fucking needler. Before I fucking real what gun, what mod is that from? It's from Ale Infinite Army. Infinite Army. You're a rifler. Needler. There's an arrow. Oh, that's freaking lucky. I just got myself lucky with that. Alright. Where's your... Go that one. Because this one's wrecked, and basically just kill it. Boop. Okay, this I need to freaking work on this. Expand the home base. Why? Because it's gonna be like this. Just go get that fucker down. Because anyways, we're gonna do this whole place anyways up. That's what sucks about this. Yeah. Those motherfuckers in here. Come on in, you bastards. There we go. And remove out here. Why? Because it's just not. It's just junk. When I walk about our wall. And now we need to go and toss the corpses into a corner. I'm gonna burn them with it too. Clear all. Actually gonna make this critical. Just prefer now. This one is just for the corpses. Corpses. So you send those guys there. And someone please get the Molotovs. Up to the sidearm. Why? Because I actually could use that. On monolith, don't care. Put toss it there. And toss it. What do I need to get more of them? Ah, damn it. Oh, that's the reason why. Oh, you two, don't. That's a freaking no zone. Ouch. Okay, you guys, now you can go back in. Why you want to get to monolith? Because those are corpses. Don't bother with those two. Those are just there for a cosmetic. Don't bother those fuckers. Those are just for just cosmetics. Alright. So I guess we can't use those. We gotta consistently equip those. That's fine. It's dangerous though, but it's fine. But I do need to build a medical area for these guys up because we need that. Oh no. Oh no. That's the reason why. Oh boy. Those fuckers don't die easy. No. No, no, no. No. Well, everyone, you're staying out there. Oh, yeah, you can use expertise now. Think of that now. Realize that. Since I gave him extra social boosts, he actually can be the warden. It's the reason why here I like this, but also hate it, because you needed to have it so you can actually use to recruit players. That's what the annoying part is about this. But now we got that. Now I can actually ward and help recruit players, so that saves me time, but that's what annoys me. Well, they're gonna... Good luck trying to kill those fuckers. Good luck trying to get those fuckers up. Good luck with those two guys. They're not gonna go down. Well, you can't go through droids. Alrighty, now we got this area set up. Now we start begin processation. Since it's gonna be a storage area, might as well build some furniture. What we got is steel and wood. You want to do a full-blown cut, and we could do that. Or just give us some more wood, but let's think this through. Since we're actually gonna be here, it's gonna be quite warm in here. So. Parts of me wants to do it. How are we going to do this? Well, we need food for the food and plants we can sell, so. Now over here, we're going to need a quarry, but for now, I think I'll make this a medical area for the droids. Maybe too big for that. I think we'll be fine with it. Freaking 8x8, 7 or 7. I'll go with that. I think I also gotta be cautious though, because since we're in a mountain, we're gonna deal with infestations. And I'm going to make this into what? Storage area? This is going to be the main entrance point for all of them to come in. We're going to need a laboratory and also store for the power. So... we got that for medical area. And I do want to build a freaking steel wall there. This would be what? He's stuck in there. I think we're gonna shift the quarry there. This could be a weird design of any kind. We're shoving the quarry here, and this could be the path up there for the path up for more to the cave. So we're gonna do that route up here for more room. So use the cave to here, and also to the medical area right there. And where we're gonna shove the batteries. I mean, if we're gonna do, we need to put them in areas so they won't be infestation. Well, I mean, we gotta do this way around. Because once the stairs be cleared out, this is gonna be a separate room for everything. So I don't want a big one for batteries, but we're gonna need it anyways. But we're gonna build a little power area. We're gonna need to build a prison cell later too. You know how big we use the batteries for, so. build a regular one for that, huh? We're gonna build them anyways, so... And build a wooden door, or... build a steel door. There we go. They're still attacking those guys. I'm sure I can even want to steal mine. Which shocks me. But this guy's still mining, he's laying order too, but he wants to. Are those guys even still dead or what are they doing? Those guys still wandering. Yeah. Because those guys ain't gonna go down easy. They're not gonna go down at all. Alright, whoopsies. Chinchilla. Well, they're gonna try to defeat those fiends. Good luck with that. These are granite stuff's actually in the granite area, which is nice. Concrete anyways. That's what sucks about this, 'cause you need concrete. It's now raining today. Are they connected? Nope, not even bother because they were exploded. Right. Make this quick. Boop, boop. There we go. Now we have power up Rowan. Class aero fleet's coming by. Now we got power growing up, so we're good. We got a medical area that we have rooms all set up. And also we need to start with a stone cutter once it goes down to making stone. We can now open that door now. I have a stone cutter now. Since really it's the only thing they're building. Next, I can go there and go nuts with it. Forever. And since Cal is just gonna be the one doing nothing, that's gonna be Cal. Until we get teacher going. So he's gonna be busy going make stone bricks for us. Food wise, we have 28 food. Ah, mother. You see the reason why I turn off the frickin' pirates? Because as you can tell, there's a bunch of pirates here. That's why he's turned them down so it'll be less piratesy. Oh wow, they fucking killed those fuckers too. Oh, there's a droid. Tier 3 droid. Oh no. Oh, they're coming in. They're coming in hot. Oh, there now. Actually, you go there. Oh, you're there. No. Yeah. What the fucker? Hell no. Who has to fucking kill his ass? It was a makeshift shotgun, that's what killed him. Uh-huh. No. And you ain't dead, boy. I gotta kill those plants. In the way. Again! Wow, okay, you're just pissing me off, boy. You're pissing me off, you die. And you resurrect, and kill his ass. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, the fucking in his ride armor and freaking composed helmet, which I want. Well, one thing is true though, that we're gonna get suffering a lot. Oh, back. And one thing's a bit weird with this, if you kill him in there, it fucks with the storytelling. Weirdly enough, I realized. I don't care. Chain shotgun, well hell yes, I'm taking that. Go there. Good to sell stuff with these guys. And as SATCOM G3, yes. Good stuff to sell, ooh yeah. I need to cut those fucking things here. Ship like Mechanoids and Priest. Where? Right over there. What's that? Oh, and also haul his ass. Get the free gas mask, heavy SMG. Big custards, we can actually toss and use that on them. And a simulator pig. Composed vest. Yeah. Is the reason why I choose when I go to the freaking jungle. We have a talented druid right here. We have a tactile vest. We do need some better clothing. Actually, guys, good here is actually this guy's be stripped. Strip that man, because that actually someone's gonna have that gear. We got a fungal baton and a knife. I had a droid here of a. That can go away. I can take these two though. That's what took out the fighting anyways. So it took the pain. Don't care. Now we're gonna actually go and equip some better things here. Burn those guys up. I don't like to see their corpses. He's go. Just send those guys over there. There we go. And that one too. Heat wave. Alright. Cal can't do shite. We have a good side pistol. Light's a masterwork. He has those to burn. That's fine with me, but Kev has a pistol. He doesn't have some explosions. And we'll actually go and some cuss grenades. Actually, oh, you get the neon. Put the cuss grenades away. They're just gonna be someone else. Then we have a chain shotgun, which is actually quite deadly. Okay, then. Go chain shotgun then, or heavy machinery. Oh, it can be repaired, which is nice, but I need to repair my table for that. Does that much damage to this guy? This guy is killing us like crazy. No. I really can't, anyways. Enough for my ranged weapon and my thing, so that's why I can't equip it. Okay, now that taken care of, we should get this thing done before we freaking forget our shit here. Recreation for no, you need some reaction, so hush it. I know. Recreation can play a poker table without any cloth, which you need to grow cloth. I mean, you can play chess, but I think we had our freaking a dirt bot thing. So you want to play darts? Go ahead, but we're not gonna much anyways. Anyways, we need to go and start playing out our things here. First things first, we need temperatures. Why? Because it's going to get cooler. In here we can go into vents, but it's gonna make it much more cooler in here. But also we gotta change our things around. Why? Because I prefer seeing goddamn Fahrenheit first, anyways. it's gonna be a heat wave, so you know what. Alright. Let's get the medical area set up, or we're gonna suffer. Actually, we need to set the power room area. Okay. Robotics production help us create more robotics. That's what help us later on. We don't want to go there, but we need to build a. We need to put these guys into thing because our food's not gonna last long. So we're gonna put that right there. You go here. Because they're just weirdly how they are. You go up. You go there. And we don't need to go there yet. So I'll build those two out, and let's go and build these pods for the barracks. That's how we knew we can expand more on that. He's taking at least use chowder if he's not using food now. And now basically I switched to use battery. And that means we need to go and start looking at the research area. Alright. Okay. Yeah, as parts we're gonna use this as a freaking goddamn storage for the cold stuff. So start small to give us a bit area, but we need to, if we're gonna do this, we need to do it proper code. So I put that for a reason. Tap a chair here. This is gonna be the use for storage for our planting. We don't need that much in there. We have storage for food and plants. I mean, we could go another one. We could put dust right there. We can put two in here. We just gotta put where we gotta put it. We'll do that then. Also go in there, takes care of those. So that's gonna be the medical and the barrack room. Until we get that, because we need production cases. We're going to put that in here, because then we can work on the workbenches for implants, which we're going to need to upgrade our parts. Reason why, because they'll help us later. Alrighty. Now we need to build a quarry. Medium or medium. Medium is that one, which just takes the whole thicken things off by one, but we're not doing that. We're doing mini. Why? Because we need to see. And we need to add some furniture lights in here, simple lights in here. We don't have any silver with us, so we cannot use that. Well, sun lamp, no, that's too much, nope. I didn't mean that. chunk of granite. There we go. And right away, we are disabling quarrying right now. Why? Because once that starts, they're not going to stop. Decay army. Ah, the mother. What do we have on us? What do you have? Clubs. Well, that's a communication thing. Has clubs. What do you have? Okay, that's not that bad. You just have clubs. Lucky and white. Get to it. We got intruders. I'm not gonna bother with these guys. I mean, besides Claws and Dust, that's much it. No. Mason's material, these guys, not except for him. He's S3 though, but eh. Yeah, really not much. Not gonna butter. I'm not gonna get those guys. Those villagers want to trade. Oh, I like that. If they want to talk, good. I want to trade some shit with them. They're just visiting, or do you don't want to trade? Oh, they do. Whitey bird. It's Cal. Oh yeah, right. Oh, dumbass. Ah, shit. Why I'm saying like that? Because one thing's the issue with it is because even though it's droids, it needs a human to trade. That means we need to capture someone with god and social. That's the problem, because we need to capture someone with social. Unless we can upgrade a part, but I never look in depth in that one because they're droids, so they're gonna trade. You can, I just don't know if it could or not. Anyways, this one goes down to 2. These guys are just for. These guys are for foods, drugs, and medicine. And I think I was missing something. Ah, yep. 8-punch smoke leaves. Yep, okay. Copy. So we can turn off the foods and medicine here. And drugs. Or is that there? Alright. The quarry is set for them to muck around. We got a barracks set up. I think I should set up a bench to start working these tiers. And then plants. I'm gonna send someone mining later. Because this we can replace the parts, but also use it for our needs. Especially for mining arm, replacement, crude replacement, all the stuff we're gonna need. Carrying and smelting, but also need to upgrade. As we progress, we get more upgrades, but that's much you can say about that, though. That's how we can replace our parts. Artificial brain, that's where we begin the other stuff, too, but not much. That's for like later on in the research, so these guys are just... Well, this one just needs to be... This needs to be powered on, there's really much you can do. This one we need on because we need it. Okay, so we got that set up for power. When you set a research area, we have a storage for food, but now let's begin our research room. And I think we'll call it, there, so we call it there, maybe. We need a research room. I need yeah, we need more than that. I mean, we could. We just got places like that in the corners. More research, the better, but it'll take like time between the two. But also, when we start adding stuff, we need more room. Okay. And we're going to expand this a bit more. We're going to put about... That might be too much. We'll do that. I wrote in. And make a path down here. And there. Because then when we can ambush for predator. No, we don't care. We don't care about honor. We're atheists. So we don't care about your shit. And cows should be finishing up soon too, so we don't rip up more chunks. Then we need to start working on a workshop. So he's busy gonna build those. And White, it's just busy clean. White's a miner, so why the hell he's not mining? Oh, I tanked him off, that's why, dumbass. For the death. Plant cut, right, because I gotta redo this because one they fucking goddamn fucking died. Right, now we can do animal handling because they're both dead when he died. We can't because he really can't talk to them. Doctor. And artifactor. Was it fine? Actually got might as well fine. Construct, no wonder why he's being idle because he can't construct. You do grow. They can hunt if they want. Cook, it wants to. Quarrying is off limits for them. Okay. Now we're all set then. I was like, why are they going? That's because no one's mining. I'll be right back, guys. Not much this way. Mm. There you go. More visitors, we're not gonna do much. We found some steel. Alright. Just spend now. Make the zone because that's not home, but now it is, so. Alright. Now begin Arvin's process here. Actually, can build more structuring for once, and that is granite. How much granite do we have? 60 of granite. Wow. Granite walls. Get to it. Oh no. What we got? Class blades. Our wealth is not that high. See, no rival. If I was rival, it would be constantly bombarded. These are all droids. Well, not really. We have a Jaime. We have a Serlin. Oh, I need blood prisoner. Damn it. A medical person. Oh, there he is. Super massing. Super massing. Trying to see, huh? Eldridge. What you got? Clumsy. Ugh. Heavy sleeper and a great memory. Can't do dumb labor or firefighting. Okay. We need him really. Why? Because we need him social. We'll see how this goes. Alright. Figure that much. Poisoning dart. Oh, we need those. More of those to sell. And more of those to sell too. We lost them anyways. There might be some issue with that. Running clubs. Oh, there's some people actually living. What's that? Sam? And who? 14 hours. Well, it's that Anglus. Nothing I can do between these two. Good miner, though. No. And I think I have anything good with you. Silk Crimson, but a compost vest. I don't need that. We have spider silk and normal and elf and leather pants. And a frag belt. Oop, we need that. Alright, Sam, you're being stripped. What about you? Alright. No more visitors. You could do a full goddamn killing you had to. That's way too much of that shit. I think we'll start building storage for now. How much wood we have? That much wood. That's fine. Alright, make a save. We don't want to save, so. East. Alright, allow all except for foods, medicine, and drugs. And corpses. Copy settings. Paste, and now for yeah, we could be plants, we're not gonna be cannibals. So I'll make it more easy and neater. Alright, now let's send back to on this. Go back to Guild when it's done. Let's get to prep building and we'll call it there, guys. And let's send our lamp. Because I'm gonna someone start mining. Separate cooler in here. And we need a build. begin research time. Guess when we can start researching, and we have more room, we can do this too. I can put it right there. And also start making our terraforming and planting properly too, but we do that when we get things properly. And I think it's time for him to yank off and start his mining adventures for Cal. Alright. Finally start making some research finally. First things first. We need to go terraform route first. Why terraforming? Reason why, because we could build it, make some proper shit. And we're terraforming and all that stuff. And later we get to main and start all this stuff, because we need to start prepping our stuff right here. Alright. Now, time to change things around. You can put him to grow, but because he can, so he's off to crafting, he's be genetics, both of them can do that. Precisely though, activist will be the one doing researching. He's the main top miner, so he's gonna start quarrying. And him is gonna start making all the things down. Alright. You start quarrying. I got both of them, 2 in the quarrying I want to. Guess we should just letting them build. Also often clean too. But yeah. I'm gonna bother. Also need to start doing with this, but we can't, so we get some social. Ah, yeah, good. Terraforming. Now we getting a lot of water there. And we start water later about there, but and I think when you send old white to it now. Set for white. I could turn him actually off the quarrying for now. White's off the quarrying for now. Let's just work continue on to get the bricks for us. the reason why I want to put this. There we go, bastard. Okay, fine. You're gonna play this route. Fine, you bastards. Oh, no! No, you don't. Oh, you mother god. And I just lost my shit. Send the fucking corpses to the fucking pile. And we lost some shit too. You son of a motherfuckers. Is the reason why I want to get up the roof. Yeah, of course. Big table now gone to schmuck. Okay. Alright, there's like chisel bed. I forgot it's probably steel. Otherwise, it's probably nerf granite, so. Now I fucked all my shit again. Like in mine, he can grow, he can construct, he can hunt, he can cook, he can handle, he can do that. He's a doctor. He can do all that, but he won't research. He will plant cut. And now construct a steel roof. Yes. Should build it first. Build the roof first. Construct a steel roof. Yes. That floor's one we're in now. Yay. Oh, this makes me want to fucking shite it. Oh, we got the roofs all built up now, so at least it'll keep us fine for now. Past mountain crashing as much yet. Unless some those fuckers from Crash Land, you know? Let's get some frag grenades out of this. Our research is done right. Oh, all that. Oh, yeah, they fucking got scraped up. Fucking mother. Ah! Nice, cleaned that fucking place up. I fucking hate those fucking things right now. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for this today. Hope